People, what's up on the YouTube? Guitars today. No, one guitar. Tomorrow or some other day, that one. And then one that's still on the wall. Yeah, I know what I'm talking about. Hey, I've been doing guitar reviews all day. I'm very tired. So, Prestige we are doing now. Now, we've already kind of reviewed this one. Going like this. The Andy Ferris Guitar Greek method. Guitar Geek. So this was part of our Les Paul shootout or single cut shootout when we were at Thomann. And we had just passed two Gibson Les Pauls, a Gold Top and a BFG. And then we picked this up, and then Andy was like, no, I'll go back to the Gold Top. Okay. Go back to the Prestige. And one note, and he immediately knew, okay, this one beat the Gold Top big time.
Nailed that shit.
Sounding poorly. It's a very easy guitar to like, and it shouldn't, for how thin it is, it shouldn't sound like that. I don't need any more. I'm also just trying to hide the fact that I just knocked that guitar.
No, you didn't.
No.
Okay, that's
Hashtag no contest again.
Yeah. Prestige guitars are made in Canada, but not. They're made in Asia. I'm gonna say Korea or Indonesia, but I actually don't know. Don't, nail me down on that. They're Asian guitars. But I think, as far as I understand, only the woodwork is done there. And hardware and pickups and QC, which is the most important thing, is done in Canada. So this clocks in at $999, or in Europe, €999. At that price point, we are about 100 or 200 bucks above PRS SEs, which are great guitars. I'm going to venture a guess and say that this is 100 or 200 bucks easily above the quality of the SEs. It doesn't say PRS on them, it says Prestige on them, and that actually stands for a whole bunch of things, like the QC being done in Canada, like some assembly being done in Canada, like Seymour Duncans. And in this case, I'm going to have to look that up because I don't know pickups or anything. A SH-159 and an SH-4JB. I don't know what that is. It's good. That's what it is. Creamy pickup rings. Who makes this? Tone Pros, Tune-o-matic. That's quality. Tusk Nut by Graphtec, because Graphtec rules. It's got a wiggle switch here. There's many things about how thick it is, where, who gives a crap. Please go on the prestigeguitars.com website and look at thicknesses. It is I want to say it feels like a thin guitar. But that's the thing. They fool you. It feels like one. Because this is not the typical starts flat everywhere and then goes. It's not the typical curve. It's this. Do you see this? The top of the guitar is spectre-like shaped. And so it is a curved top, but it's actually a curve. It's not a dome. Flat in the back. And that way, on the sides, the guitar is rather thin. Can you see this? It's actually a little bit thinner up here even. Whereas in the middle, you have a hefty chunk of wood. I have a hefty chunk of wood in the middle. Had to do it. There was no other way around it. Now, it says top maple. Yeah, but no. It doesn't have a maple top. It has a maple veneer on mahogany. So what you see here is a natural binding. Okay, that's a natural binding, taped off when the guitar was lacquered, but you can clearly see that the grain is going from the body into that binding, which means the binding is still mahogany. So the guitar does not have a maple cap, meaning it doesn't have that brightness of the maple because it's simply not there. What you see here is gorgeous, but that's a veneer. So it is a maple veneer on mahogany. They should write that because it is misleading in the sense that you think you might have a maple cap with a maple veneer on top of it. Some of the guitars have that. It's mahogany, maple cap, but not a pretty one, and then they put a pretty veneer on top of it. Like some FGN guitars have that. So no, it's a maple veneer, but the body is mahogany, and there's no other maple involved. The neck is mahogany. I can't say how many parts the body has. Looks right here, I see one part there. Might be 3-piece body, I don't know. It has this awesome shaping in the back, right here. I have no idea how well you see that in what camera. Go to the slider too. There you see, definitely see it. It's a really cool, different kind of deep belly carve, and as fat as I am now, I need that. And then there's this shaping here. Now, in the whole Prestige lineup, this is a classic SB. If you go up to a higher range, and you get the Elite, no, the Heritage, wait, I'll figure this out. I always get this wrong. Yeah, there's the standards, the Heritage Standard. The standards are exactly like classic Les Pauls. In terms of the shaping where, see this is a little bit further here than this. It's a little bit bulgy. On the standard, it is more classic Les Paul-y. And also, this is classic Les Paul-y, and this doesn't exist. Now, on the Heritage Elite, The shaping is just like on this one, but it's a higher class of guitars. So this is, you know, all the shaping is exactly the same, but again, I think you have an actual maple cap and stuff like this. So, what else do we have? The fingerboard is Paul Ferro, which is nice and doesn't get us the whole rosewood debacle happening. The next, let's say, is C-shaped. It's a good chunk, but it's not super fat. There's no volute, no locking tuners, but those are Grovers and they're nicely smooth. I'm not going to bitch about locking tuners, even though I really want to. I really want locking tuners on everything, but it's a classic single cut. Comes, if you've seen that in the beginning in the pictures, in a really nice gig bag. It's kind of like a really thick gig bag that can stand on its own, doesn't, you know, fold into each other, and has some really nice sides. Beautiful gig bag with a big ass handle on it. Well done there, Prestige. So at $9.99, it's a cool looking guitar. It has nice shapings, high quality pickups, beautiful fretwork. Anything about the frets? It says 22. Hey, Tone Pros hardware. Everything is dialed in for a win. Let's listen to it. Which is, I know you want me to do that for a while. Hey, did you know that Glenn is wrong, by the way? He is wrong. So, we're going into, right now, the Rev Dynamis on clean. We're going to do more amps, of course. Into the aux with the 412 creamback loaded cap. But we're also miking this Leboga 112, also creamback loaded, Celestion, with an MTP 440 by Lewitt. And we're mixing both of them together. Best of 7 worlds. We are in the neck position, and I'll do this chord. If you're holding this like I am, you already know, holy shit, this is a high quality instrument. The resonance is awesome. Thick ass tone there. Whoa. Middle. Did I tell you who introduced me to this brand? It was my friend Rex Brown from that band that does or did the thing, and then Rex has a signature model from them.
Hello.
Hello.
And this is the Prestige Guitar Company that I presently use for all my Les Paul needs.
And he said, "Hey, come by, check them out." And then I checked them out, and I was like, "Whoa!" And then all of a sudden, here they're here. You know. We have, of course, tone knobbies in individual volumes. You can do that stuff. Let's look at tone. I would never really use tone on this guitar anyway, but that's just me. Let's go to the Dietzel Powell, which is more of a twin, more brightness, and I have the reverb on. That is awesome. Let's rock a bit, because I know that's what we're waiting for. We're going into the Laney Tony Iommi something amp, which is a non-master volume rock monster. And here we go. It's in the, it's the Laney thing there, all the way over there. They over there. Works. We're gonna rock a little bit more with the Friedman something amp. What is that thing called? The Small Box 50. Oh, we should also turn this thing on. I turned the Amelia on, which is a 600 euro amp, so it's in the price range of people that would buy this guitar. Because if you have a Friedman small box for 3,000 bucks, are you gonna have a 1,000 euro guitar? You might, and then it sounds like this. Monetizing, come on. guitar works. Dirty Shirley, here we go, a little bit thicker. Yep, the guitar works. Let's go to the Amelia. So, a less expensive amp. Here we go. Also, the Amelia is very bright and doesn't have a lot of low end. It's not because it's cheap, but that's because of how it sounds. Right now I'm noticing that my thumbnail is partially made out of the same material that this nut is made out of. Yeah, because I had to fix it because it was falling apart, and I used a Graphtec Tusk pick to fix my thumb, and that's exactly the same material, just a different color. Because I'm weird. That amp also sounds awesome with that guitar. Yes! And no, we have more. Leaves one amp, which is the Ref 100P. Let's see how evil this guitar can get. Yeah, Dire Straits. Whoa. Okay, done. Come on. $990. Highly recommended if you're looking for a single cut that frickin' delivers. Fun, thick, amazing playability, great quality, Canadian ingenuity. Hashtag Canada can be wrong. Come on! I'm gonna say exactly what I think, and that's what I think because it's what I think. PISSEs are killer. This is better. For more money. Epis, Gibsons can't get close to this. If you're looking for a single card, please test Prestige. I know that Thomann has them. Order one, check it out, send it back if you don't like it. I highly doubt you will. This is ridiculous. Links below. Thanks for Leslie to switching. Thanks to switching for Leslie. Thanks for what you did up there, Leslie, with the animals at the end. And you guys, of course, are awesome.
This